Round 11 of Vodacom Super Rugby had a little bit of everything, a bit of drama, even a bit of comedy as well, and some history as well to boot. Well, let's confirm then the results in a weekend that saw pretty much all of the home teams, bar the Reds, claim wins. And there you go. It started on Friday morning with the Chiefs and a wonderful victory over the Western Force, who proved to be tough customers. The Brumbies beating the Highlanders. On Saturday morning, it was the Crusaders who seemed to have found somewhat their mojo as they took on the Blues and won. The Waratahs were made to work incredibly hard for their 2-point win over the Rebels. The Lions beating the Cheetahs in an electric game at Emirates Airline Park. The Stormers beating the Bulls only just, and the Reds going down to the Hurricanes. As a result, the Reds still find themselves almost at the bottom of the overall table. They'll feel quite happy, though, to be in a 13th spot, but would have wanted to pick up a couple of more points. But looking at it, it is the Western Force that remain firmly rooted to the foot of the overall table. The Blues just above them with one more point. From a South African point of view, the Cheetahs in 12th spot on 16, and a bit of a gap building between them and the Sharks, who find themselves on 21 points, and the Lions with a wonderful season thus far and the chance for more on 26 points. You look at the 26 points, now look at where the Bulls are, 29 points in 5th place and into the wildcard places. The Stormers, as a result of that narrow win over the Bulls on Saturday, find themselves top of the South African Conference, but it's still the Hurricanes who only have one loss so far, so they've done incredibly well. They've got a ton of derbies to still do. Well, a lot more rugby to come as we move on to round 12, and this is confirmation of what you can see. The Highlanders will take on the Sharks. Sharks in their first tour match, and the Brumbies face the Waratahs at 11:30 on Friday. On Saturday morning, Tony and the boys will be in from 7 o'clock as the Blues welcome the Western Force. The Canes face the Crusaders, and the Melbourne Rebels take on the Chiefs. In South Africa, I'll be in the afternoon with Nick Mallet, Nas Botha and Ashwin Willemse from 4:30 as the Toyota Cheetahs face the Stormers. And to wrap up, the Bulls up against the Lions, and that is at 7 o'clock. Besides that, don't forget that you can catch Guba's Visa on Super Rugby on Monday, and I'll also be in on Thursday for Boots and All. It's been a round with everything in it. It certainly, though, has been exciting.